doing basically the same thing that I did in the prior video that I uploaded. So basically we're going to start with opening up our terminal, and we're going to check to make sure that we are in monitor mode, and if not, then we'll switch over. Looks like we are in managed mode, as you can tell by here. So let's go ahead and type in airmon -ng start WLAN 0 will be the command. Press enter. It's going to take a few moments, but we can check that it has been changed because the interface name is now WLAN0MON, and we are currently in the monitor mode. So with that being said and set up, what we can do is we can put the command aerodump -ng and the LAN interface name, which is WLAN0MON. Press enter. Now these are all the the Wi-Fi stations or Wi-Fi routers that are located within our range, and the one that we want is the WPA Enabled router, which I have acting as a network lab. So we can go ahead and stop this for the meantime, and let's go ahead and copy the MAC address for that, or I should say the BSSID MAC address. Also, let's take a note that it is on channel 11, so we're going to need that information in order to create the handshake files that we need. So with that being that we have our target network that we want to, let's type in aerodump -ng, then it's -- BSSID, and paste in the MAC address of the network. Then we're gonna put -- channel and put channel 11. As you can see, it's on channel 11. And then we're gonna put hyphen the word write, WRITE, and then we're gonna put my WPA as the name of the file. Once that is done, we're going to put in the LAN interface name. In our case, it's WLAN0MON. Press enter. And you can see that after a short period of time here, we'll be connected to the station. As you can see, we are currently connected, but there are no currently logged in stations that we can test this on. So let's go ahead and switch over to our Windows machine. And just bear with me, let's switch over to Windows. And we can go to our network. Here, don't know what happened to that Kali machine, but let's go ahead. Okay, so now that we're back, we can go ahead and click on network. And I put an additional USB adapter there so that we can connect and test on the Windows machine as well as the Kali machine. So this is the network here that is WPA enabled. So we're going to connect to that. Click on connect automatically. And once it's connected on our Kali machine, we should have a station MAC address appear. As you can see, here's the network. And then over here we have the station, which is the Windows 10 machine that I connected to. to the network here. So now here, let's go ahead and leave this open. Click on network. And I'm going to leave it as that so that you can see how the deauthentication works and how it appears to the user on the user side. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave this open here. Looks like we do already have a handshake when it did connect it. But one thing I do want it to do is show you the authentication method that you can use. So let's open up a new terminal window, and let me move it down here. So then we're now going to type in AIRE command, A-I-R-E, play, -NG, and we're going to put --, D-E-A-U-T-H for deauth or deauthentication, and we want them to disconnect after 4 seconds. We're going to use the /A option and paste in the MAC address of the network, and that's the F8 through 4E in hexadecimal that you see there. And then you're going to use space -C for the client, and we're going to copy this here, and we'll paste that. And then we're going to enter in the interface name, which are in our case is WLAN0MON. Press enter. And you can see in our Windows machine, should automatically disconnect and reconnect and provide us with that handshake. So there's the deauth running once more. We should get disconnected from here, which we are, and then we can click on connect. So when the user clicks on connect, we'll get normally the WPA handshake, as you can see here. So now what we need to do is, let's clear out our screen here. Let's use the word list that we created with Crunch against this this capture. If you remember, if you go to places, then go on home, we saved the file name for the handshake capture to, I believe it was hack WPA or something along the lines of that. Hack my WPA. So this is the file that we are going to need. Let's go ahead and leave that there for a moment. So then the next command that we're going to do is to use aircrack against that, and it's hack my WPA. So we'll type in aircrack -NG and the name of the cat file, which was hack my WPA 01.cat /W or -W and the name of the word list. And in our case, my word list is 428 word list. Now I did insert in the password for the network somewhere within that text file. That was just to speed up the video process, as sometimes trying to crack a network can take quite some time. So just to make it more flow, the video flow more fluently, I put the password somewhere in there. But we're still going to see how you can use aircrack and the capture file in order to get the key for the WPA network. So let's go ahead and run this. Now, if you do get an error, it may give you like an exception error. Just run the command once more. Sometimes it does it. And we'll give it a few moments here and just let it run so that it can compare the word list that you provided to the current passphrase for the network. And as you can see, it did find the key, and the password for the network is password 1. So if we go back to our Windows machine and click on disconnect, we go to network and settings, click on Wi-Fi, then we're going to go manage no networks, and we're going to forget this. Now that we forget it, if this was my machine trying to war drive, then I can go to network. I can look for the network, which was LunaNet Lab. There it is. Click on connect automatically, connect, password 1, and I'll show you here. That's what we're entering, password 1. Click next, and yes, why not? Because I'm dumb. But you can see that we'll be slowly connected. We are connected now, and if I go to Internet Explorer and go to NASA, I have, or should have, internet access. That's my Microsoft Edge for you. Never works on how it should work, and it takes forever. But that's basically it. This is a commentary version of the previous video that I made, which was just a demo of basically everything that we talked about in the couple of prior videos, and then putting it all together to crack my WPA network. So this is IlluMiNaughty, as I said before. This is all for educational purposes only, to learn new skills, as well as develop new skills, as well as protect yourself and protect your families and your clients from bad actors out there on the internet. I hope if you like the video, click like. If you don't like the video, still click like, and it'll motivate me to create more videos of this type. Again, this is for educational purposes, and I don't condone or recommend that use any of these type of methods on anybody else's network other than your own. Thanks, and have a good night.